Hey, we're back with Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door, the remastered version. Last time we did some side stuff over at Creepy Steeple. We got like 2 level ups, fought a optional boss, but found some amazing daisies, succeeded on a couple of them, failed on some others, found them all the same, and then started to make our plans to make it to Key Hall Key. Met a man named Flavio, who we've been seeing in the tavern throughout the whole game. Finally actually made his acquaintance and became his captain for his ship, as he began to be motivated to go to Keel Hall Key himself and find the mysterious cursed treasure of the evil pirate king. I don't even know if he's actually evil, but just the pirate king, Cortez. And at the same time, we met a man named Admiral Barbary, who had sworn off sailing across the ocean anymore after the tragic loss of his wife, who died of an illness while he was out at sea. But then we managed to convince him to join us for one more adventure out on the open sea. And like 3 days into the adventure, our ship got attacked by just ghosts, just straight up ghosts. Stopped in the middle of the ocean, capsized, and the remaining crew washed up on shore, minus one Toad, 4 Eyes, our good friend, our best friend, 4 Eyes, our best friend and lover, 4 Eyes, whom is my husband, and Admiral Barbary are all gone, and we have not seen any sign of them. But we have agreed, after a brief run-in with some spirits at our current campsite, we have agreed to go and check out the rest of the jungle with everybody to try to find some way off the island of perhaps our missing crewmates. So with that, we're going to keep going from there. But hey, if you've been enjoying this, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified of more things in the future. Episodes of this just about every single day. Links in the description of things that I am doing, have been doing, or will be doing in the future. Also, me and my friend are making a game. Any and all support towards that would be much appreciated. You can support us by supporting anything on this channel, supporting the devlog streams, and most of all, supporting the Patreon. With that, let's keep going. Yeah, so I believe nothing here? Alright. I think with that, we're just gonna head straight into the jungle. Let's go. The only person who I think can touch the fire guys is Koops. Everybody else, I imagine, I think Flurry would get burnt. I think everybody else would get burnt by them. Oh, nifty. Oh, got new of these guys, but I think they should already be scanned, because we fought these guys in Glitzville. Got electrified. That's actually really good against these guys. Yeah, okay, they're already all scanned up. We have exotic fuzzy variants. Very cool. Ooh, we got some marimbas and stuff. That's fun. Well, just straight up xylophones. Who's to say? Not me. I talk like I know stuff. I've got ideas. I don't know if I necessarily. Oh crud! Really? Well, shoot. I guess I'll just drop a normal. I mean, yeah, this is just a normal freaking super shroom, right? I'll just toss that. Oh, I think we just bought one of these too. That's funny. Okay. I do like how the jungle. It looks like the lighting, the sunlight is like very harsh, which kind of gets that whole like being exposed to direct sunlight in the middle of just open nature. Oh, hold on, no. We're going to drop this mango off, and then we'll have like one open space, which will be nifty. Store. Neat. Oh, it almost sounded like we have some like Mongolian like throat chanting. I think it was something along those lines. It almost sounded like that was in the background too. It was kind of funny. Okay, so that thing will just drop a mango every time. That was a very, very forgiving first strike game. I appreciate it. Oh, we're starting to get big pink bomb-oms in the crowd as well. And some boos and some shy guys, dang. Oh, if you don't know, last time we found for fighting Atomic Boo, very worth fighting Atomic Boo because you get the Lucky Start badge, which every single fight, I thought it was like sometimes at the beginning of a fight, but no, every single fight, it just nets you a random, pretty great status effect. Not status effect, buff specifically, actually. Gosh, it is so hot. I have my fan turned up at the second setting, but my room gets so hot when the door's shut. My computer's going. Courage shell. Do we need that? What does a mango do exactly? 5 HP. Let's just toss it. I think everybody's full, right? Yeah. Oh, crap. This version of the song is so great, like genuinely. You know what? Let's just use items. If you gotta use it, I guess. I'm very surprised the enemies are still giving us this many, because like we fought these guys in Blitzville. Now granted, Blitzville is a very controlled setting to fight enemies in, so don't know how hard they consider the enemies to be. Yeah, the instrumentation in this chapter so far is wild. Also, yeah, just the sheer brightness of the sun coming in is also crazy. I think they did that. I think they did a great job with the lighting in this game. It does kind of remind me a little bit of like how they did the lighting in Wind Waker. Nothing here? Gotcha. Oh, we got these piranha plants. We did use an item. So we got new piranha plants, which I don't think we've seen yet in this one or the last one. These guys actually poison you straight up, which is not great. Getting health regen stack, well, actually getting any of the regen ones on top of our normal regen is crazy. Oh dang, Ice Smash is gonna cost us 6 FP right now because of the... We might actually take the second Ice Smash off. I don't think it'll be a necessary thing, honestly. Oh, he died? So what, they must have like 8 HP? Honestly, it has not felt that bad to, because of the quick change badge, and just like how versatile allies and stuff are in general in this game, it has not felt bad using a turn to scan people. In the other Paper Mario game, it feels pretty rough sometimes, especially because some of the early bosses in the game, like the freaking Koopa Squad gang, you know, like you have to scan them. You got 4 individual people to scan, and that's just, it takes a lot of extra turns where you're missing a lot of damage early in the game too. That's a Putrid Piranha. It's a poisonous piranha plant. That color is totally sickly. Gotcha. It bites and attacks with super ranked poison breath. Breath mint, table 4. Okay, you're very cool, Goombell. I want you to know that. If you get poisoned, your HP will tick down slowly, so, you know, try not to. Gotcha, boss. Their bite might be able to poison you as well. I don't know for certain, though. Is there anybody who could kill? I think Vivian can kill. Yeah, I guess the nice thing about, well, I mean, Vivian can hit most things that Koops can hit. Actually, more things than Koops can hit. And her punch does, like, if you do it correctly, it does burn. So, like, you could actually see the outline of the block above it. Yeah, so I don't know. Well, Koops' whole deal is that he can attack everybody on the ground at once for pretty cheap compared to Vivian. He also has 1 defense, which is also a good thing. He has less HP than everybody, which I think is funny, but he does have 1 defense, which kind of makes up for that fact. The super hammer really is not amazing, because it only does 1 damage to everybody behind the person you hit. Punch that guy. Thank you. But the thing is, like, Vivian can select individual targets, she can hit flying targets, she can hit targets on the ceiling. Koops does kind of feel like he falls off a little bit, I feel like. Although his shield ability is great. Being able to give Mario a shield is pretty good, although it only takes a couple hits. Or if they're doing that? Just one-shot that guy. Nice. I might be able to pull off a parry on those guys. I got the timing down alright. See, the guard timing is so much. Oh my gosh, that's half of the jungle. The guard timing is just so much different than the parry timing. Parry timing you have to be like really spot on. Oh wow. Oh crud, you know what? I meant to re-up our thing. Oh well. Hey, double experience here is actually alright. Haven't gotten double experience on like a really like big haul for like a huge amount of XP yet, but that's fine. Oh, I love when Vivian passes over the gaps. Her her little tail bit just kind of goes down. How goofy. Tino to me. Just a teensy bit of shortcut. I'm gonna be honest with you. I honestly haven't even noticed FP recovery is very nice. I like truly haven't even noticed the lower frame rate in this game. Like I could feel it at first, but I don't know. At this point, it's like really not irksome at all. Of course, what I have preferred, I prefer bare minimum 60 FPS for like most games, right? But at the same time, I don't know. You can get used to it, is the thing. I don't think it truly speaks to the quality of the game. Because I don't know, like freaking Ocarina of Time, like original Ocarina of Time, and like some of its ports is like 15 FPS or something weird like that, and you feel it at first, but eventually it's like whatever. And then these cursed ghosts blast it all. Man, that was a terrible. I don't know what kind of voice to do for Bobbery. I can't do like a deep man voice. By Blubberly's blotches. What? Who is that? Is that Mario over there? You're alive, old boy. Right, you come just in the nick of time. Get these two out of here this instant. Huh? But what about you, Admiral? You gotta get out of here too. Just leave it to me, eh? I'll keep these ghouls busy while you get out of here. Flee, that's an order. Let me do what I must do. Now away with you. Ugh. Bobbery, wait, no, I can easily kill these guys. Well, Bobbery here thinks it's the right thing to do, so what are we waiting for? Four Eyes. What? Oh, he actually took Mario with. Oh, he forced us to go. Oh, Bobbery, please forgive our cowardice. We up and left you, and everything was happening so quickly. Forgive us. Gone, eh? Excuse me, but I'd better be going also. And hey, you. Out there looking at the screen. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Hey, you. Out there looking at the screen. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Me? Maybe pretty obvious to you who I really am, but no telling Mario, or else. Well, you're my best friend. You're my best friend and lover, Four Eyes. Of course I know who you are, but Mario already knows that. I don't have no. I'm looking at the screen. It's like I lost it or what? That's the second time somebody has looked into the camera and said something. Oh. Well then, I mean, throw it away. I don't need an in coupon, truly. I don't remember getting so many in coupons. Oh wait, that's the ice badge over there. Oh. To be honest, it ain't tasty. Really? The heck did the fighting team have against... Yeah, probably wouldn't end up using that. What does the fighting team have against coconuts? The water looks great too. How they did it is actually kind of great. Bobbery? He's gone. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is actually a pretty cool use of this power. Makes Mario damage proof when jumping on fire enemies. Does it also do bonus damage though? Attack power against fire enemies increases by 1, and damage taken from fire and attacks drops by 1. It's only 1? Wow, okay. Easiest freaking choice of my life. Like, truly. Well, now we're armed to the teeth. They made it cheaper, didn't they? I feel like it was more expensive last time. I don't remember these Shine Spikes just being out in the open like this. I remember having to look a little harder for them. This mouse? Anything? Alright. This is how a Legend of the Sea meets his end, eh? Bobby, don't you dare die. If you die, I'll kill you. Oh, they ran him up a tree. You know what? Can Tino eat one of them? I doubt it can, right? Like that, like surely that would hurt him. Although, wait, throwing one into the other one, does that count as fire damage? They said bad things happen if they take fire damage. Ooh, no. I take no damage, and they take a decent. Well, he took damage, so they have electrified. Lucky Start is a great freaking badge. I'm just saying. You know what? I need to know, because Vivian stuff is also fire. Well, I don't want to burn them, but if I can do 4 damage, well, it'll be good to know how this works. No. Okay. No. Okay. Touching them bad. Which means most of our characters cannot touch these guys. Which is the benefit for Coops compared to other people. Bobby! Bobby, you okay? Oh, the pain of it all. Mario, old boy. I guess those blokes got me a bit better than I thought. Mario, please hear my last request. I must thank you. Oh, Mario looks mortified. I must thank you for taking me out to the sea one last time. But there was one thing I need before I go to my rest. Chocola Cola. I was saving one bottle, my last memory of Scarlet, to celebrate reaching here. I saw it among the flotsam drifting toward the island. It must be there somewhere. Oh my gosh, that sound! If I might have just one sip before my final voyage. Get me that Chocola Cola, old boy. In true masterful comedic timing, we now have to walk all the way back to the beach to get this man some sody pop. Which is just super funny to me. Oh, it was just a thing right here. Oh, out of the way! I have to save my best friend. No. I like the Chocola Cola as a stand-in for obviously like a beer or something. Like dude wants a last drink. I suppose your last drink can be not booze, although it's less poignant. Cool. Dang, we're like close to a level up again. That's kind of crazy. HP recovery, we will never die, we are unstoppable. I can never get the second stylish down. Oh, crud. That timing's whack. Coops, no! Dang, Coop only having 15 HP as well is pretty brutal, all things considered. Well, I'm glad that, crud. Oh well. Yeah, not many party members have a second stylish on their attacks. That I know of. I could be totally wrong about that. Crud. I'm still sipping on my boba from last episode. Um. Not that many AoE moves. You know, we're gonna get into a, probably go sleep before we head back out. So why not just... That's very forgiving. You actually have plenty of time. I don't think there's any benefit to rushing through that. Now, I think she gets a stronger one when she gets leveled up again. I think she gets a stronger one, and getting a strong... you have to do a series of them. You have to like do multiple ones, and there's an extra input at the end of every new one. So that one is a little bit about speed, but it's still probably more forgiving than I think. Very cool, very neat. Yeah, just give me free FP back. And just because you never get to do it often. There you go. A little difficult, a little finicky. I gotta keep an eye out for badges though, because that's like an easy way to just get stockpile of badges. All of my FP, but it only took the FP, to be fair. Oh, I got most of it back. I got all of it back. Never mind. Hey, it's so funny. The game acknowledging, I must say, joke aside, I'll keep the joke going in the future, right? I do have to say, it's so funny for the game to acknowledge how obviously that is Lord Crumb, right? Like, from the get-go, to have him look at the camera and be like, listen, alright? I know, you know who I am. I know you know who I am. Just shut up and let things go as they go. And our characters are truly, I mean, our characters didn't know they were hanging out with a guy who wasn't Mario. They couldn't even figure out that Mario got body snatched, so... And Vivian couldn't tell, despite the fact that we confronted Dupless when he looked like Mario. Vivian did not know she was helping Mario the whole time. So goofy. PowerShell across both games is still just the freaking unmatched utility there. Oh man, considerations. What, you think I need more HP? Here's the thing, if there was any fight to test my build, it would probably be this chapter's boss. The boss for this chapter, I remember giving me some trouble on occasion, so we will see. But we do have 10 HP and 10 FP that we can fall back on if we absolutely need it. Damage dodge on partners is cool. Could dump this into Item Hog and just use more items. Are there any other abilities that we would want to use? Well, so we have the ability to jump on flaming enemies now. I am kind of curious about Tornado Jump. I think I'll do that, and then I think I'll plop that for now. I'm gonna see if they count as flying. I mean, they're floating. Like you can't use tremor attacks with anything on them. Koops can hit them, but Koops is also kind of bulky, so I don't know. Oh, wait a minute, we just leveled up. We don't need... screw you, lady. The fact that you're making me pay for the camp bed is crazy to begin with, so... Oh, Barbary. Admiral Barbary, whatever happened to him? Ah, you are still alive. Well, we have some fortune left. Such relief for Flavio. I thought some jungle beast was snacking on you. Well, everyone is accounted for. No, wait a moment. Am I wrong, or are we still one man short? That's right. Barbary sacrificed himself to save us from the ghosts. Please, we gotta go back to help him. What lunacy bursts forth from your mouth? The Admiral lives? What fortitude? Mario, front and center, I entrust you with the mission to save our dear Admiral. Hmm? What does that you say? Cola. Well, why would I have that? But, yes, by the way, Flavio was merely curious. What do you need it for? It's his dying wish. What now? The Admiral may soon perish. He wants to drink it as his last wish. Ah, so what we are dealing with here is a sort of last request, am I correct? Well, Flavio has no choice. I found it on the beach, but for this noble cause, I yield. However, the Chicola Cola is part of my, our supplies, which we need to survive. So I will need you to find something to eat to replace it. On this, I do not budge. Yes. I'm sure there is something on the island that would be suitable replacement. I have a coconut. What will you give me in exchange for this delectable Coca-Cola Cola? Make it good. I am the editor of Foppish Gourmet Weekly, so I know my delicacies. Dude, he's dying. He's dying, R2. Come on, man. Here, have a coconut. A coconut, is it not? Well, this is an island fare, but somewhat cliched. Ah well, perhaps I set my hopes too high for a foraging gourmand such as you. Well, there you go. Take the Chicola Cola and give my regards to the Admiral. Give your regard. Oh, that's not it. That's gonna continue to just be an important thing. That don't look like cola. I'm gonna be honest with you. Flavio's treasured beverage. Actually, it's Barbary's. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, it's his dying wish? Well, with that information in mind, I don't know, trade me for it. Like, what? What? Tell him to waft the bouquet, swizzle it gently, and save for all of the fine fizziness. Dude, crybaby, okay. I wonder if you could give him a mango if that, like, changes things. And of course, we are walking all the way back. But that's just fine. To be fair, it's pretty easy, especially once you get Tino. It's pretty easy to dodge eyes. Oh, it seems like guys are gonna stay dead? I feel like the game's usually not that forgiving. Or once upon a time it wasn't that forgiving. Sorry, chump. Better luck next time. I feel like the coconut play was just kind of classic though, right? Also, the mango's like way too early to have been the actual solution. Barbary. Ah, the distinctive bouquet. You've brought it. This glorious flavor, dear boy. It awakens the mouth. So, the sea was generous enough to deliver me one last grace, eh? I have nothing left in this world now. Thank you for granting my last wish. Now I shall be reunited with my dear Scarlet. Farewell, Captain Mario. That's Admiral Barbary. He came with us on the ship, don't you remember? He washed ashore with the rest of us, but he seems hurt. You think he's doing okay? Goombella, we just watched him die. I remember genuinely thinking when I was a kid, I was like, oh wow, this guy died, like full on. And I was so confused because I looked at the box and he's on the box art, right? I was like, he's just like a wholly unique, sick looking character. I haven't even, I mean, can we talk about the fact that like, as far as Bomb designs go, he may be the sickest one. The fact that his little like back wheel, like he has like the wheel gear on his back. And the freaking mustache, the hat, covering one eye, like he looks sick. He's the coolest freaking dude. Freaking love Bobbery. Hey Mario, I was thinking, you don't think Bobbery's just like sleeping, do you? Yeah, he totally is. I was so worried about him. Smack him awake, will you? Oh, what? Yappity, pirates! Where are those pirates? Bobbery, he's still kind of out of it, I think. What now? Oh, Mario, old boy, it's you. You have adventures in the afterlife as well? Capital. You're still alive, you zany old coot. Okay, I'm glad I got Goobella out for this one, actually. Yes, well, really? This isn't a tropical paradise for fallen sailors? Alright. Now I recall, Mario, old boy, we still have work to do. You'd better take me with you, I should say. Oh, the freaking trumpet. The trumpet is his, like, signature instrument. That's great. I'm sure my sea legs and explosive personality will be rather useful, yes? I mean, I love all the party member designs. Bobbery's the one that actually, you look at him like, he's sick looking. I don't know. I was so excited when Bobbery ended up being a party member. Press and release X to throw Bobbery, who will then walk a few steps and explode. He's a Bomb-Bomb. Oddly enough, Bobbery is the last party member, whereas Bombette in the first game was like one of the first ones. Although she was like sort of like attached to Cooper, which is again still very weird to me, but. Uses explosions to destroy cracked rocks, blast open cracked walls, and activate switches. Now I want you to think back to all of the cracked walls we have seen throughout the entire game. All of that is now up for grabs. When we get back, we're gonna have a lot to do. Uses explosions to destroy cracked rocks, blast open cracked walls, and activate switches. Use X to toss Bobbery and destroy the cracked rock with an explosion. I remember his stylish too. With proper aim, you can even toss him up higher elevations. Oh, I didn't know that. Toss Bobbery up on a high ledge to activate the switch. Proper aim, you just gotta press the button. I think if you press X again, he gets to explode early. If he hasn't exploded yet, yeah, you can press X to trigger his explosion right away. Don't forget that option. That concludes this primer. Do you feel like you've mastered Bobbery's abilities? Oh yeah. While in battle, he can attack enemies on the ground with bomb. He can also use Bomb Squad to toss out bombs that will explode when the following turn ends. Yeah, he basically like set landmines. My boy, how much HP? He starts with 20. I think he has the highest HP pool. I think when you level him up, well, again, he gets like up to 35, and then the last one's like 40 or something. Oh, it might go up by 10 every time. My man. Oh, we can actually walk through this? I see. I say this rock looks like a fiendish, grinning skull. There's a spot you could insert something. I feel certain I've seen something the same shape as its indentation, but I can't bring my mind to blast it. Yeah, I mean, if you couldn't sort of like feel this one out. Oh. Okay, which means we have to walk all the way back. Which is fine. I will say the dungeon in this place, the dungeon for this chapter might be one of the best ones. Bogley Tree's pretty good, Hooktail Castle's pretty good. Creepy Steeple is very... Oh, crud. It's very, like, meh, you know? But I think this one's... The one in this one's probably the best one in the game. Well, I mean, the final 2 ones are, like, really take the cake, probably, but... I mean, you'll know why when you see them. At least the one after, not the one after this. The second to last dungeon is like, it's pretty good. Throw 3 time bombs at foes that will explode when the next turn ends. You can hit multiple foes with 1 bomb, I think. The aiming is very weird. Press A and release when the lights up. Oh yeah. I have the when it was showing off. Crud, still missed. Oh my gosh, I'm even dodgy and it still landed. Bobby, no, he's gonna die for real this time. Yeah, Bobby's kind of just like your, I don't know, he's like the tankiest, and he also has like a lot of damage output. Because like, I don't know if you've noticed, he already does 4 damage. Which is pretty crazy. Enemies are still dropping good XP, so that's nice to see. Yeah, conceptually, I think the second to last dungeon is very good. Gameplay-wise, it's a little bit winding, and it can feel a little convoluted at times, for sure, I think. Oh, but that one's too deep? All right. That's fine. Game's prejudice against plumbers. I'll take that. I'm max HP again. Yeah. The nice thing about Bobbery as well is that he is our only other party member that can attack the spirits. Effectively. But on top of that, he also is super effective against them too. I'm saying super effective like it's Pokemon or something. You recover 4 HP and 2 FP in a single turn. Think about this. You must understand. Neat. Take a sip. Hey gang, look. Look who didn't freaking bite the dust. Good old Bobbery is safe, yay! I thought he was a goner for sure. I almost threw up, I was so worried. Jeez. Hey, isn't that Bobbery? He's been alive all this time? Really? Unless that's his ghost. Hey Flavio. Ah, it is Bobbery. Welcome back to you. Do you know how worried we were? My stomach has been most upset. I must worry about everyone here, but who worries for Flavio? No one. I worry about you, Flavio. Do you know how hard that is for me to sit here in safety and worry so much? I do not know what is out there, waiting to lurch in and snack upon me. We do not even know how to get home, for the sake of the blue, briny sea. But no more yelling. Now is the time to pull together and work as a team. Flavio, old boy, I must say, you talk rather too much. Such insolence. I growl at you like an angry jungle beast. I ought to... So in any case, Mario, about that crystal star you spoke of earlier. It was a rather odd rock in the far east of the jungle with a skull carved into it. Call it old sea bomb's intuition, but that skull rock seems... or smells... suspicious. Hey Bobbery, you want to know what really smells suspicious? Oh, it smells like low tide. But seriously, you may be onto something with that skull rock. I say that's where the treasure is. Well, anybody could figure that out, you mutinous joker. I mean, how obvious? I was already saying in my head that the treasure is certainly behind that rock. You just said that you don't even know what's out there. And as such, I will continue the noble duty of protecting this camp from invasion. Captain Mario, carry on. I am sorry to make so many requests, but you know. Flavio, you old cash grubber. You want treasure, why don't you go get it yourself? Oh, well, Admiral, you see, Yeah. Well, yes, you have a point. Let us decide this fair and square, shall we? Listen to me, everyone. Who thinks I should go along to investigate the Skull Rock? Oh, heck yeah. Papatch is like, I cannot wait to see Flavio get murdered in the woods. There you have it, Flavio, fair and square, eh, what? I don't know, it seems like Bobby has an accent, but Bobby doesn't have an accent like how Papatch has an accent. Seems like more like an old British sailor or something like that. No, not fair. Flavio hates you all. No, not fair. Flavio hates you all. Hooray! Flavio will join you for a short time. Yay! No, just I was wondering if Flavio could be the one to say something, but nah. I think we're good. I don't remember characters having back-facing sprites, but also I didn't. You know, obviously Mario turning slightly as he walks around is also a very new thing. Which I actually like that choice a lot, to be honest. We'll fight fights as they come to us, but we don't need to fight more than we need to. Oh, actually, one cool thing that's cool is, crud, is you can initiate fights with Bomber's bomb attack now, which is good. I couldn't remember if Flavio was like standing with us in fights, but yeah, it just doesn't seem to be. Let's actually try out Bobby's attack. If I say with proper timing. Yeah, you have to kind of aim it. So like now, I don't know if any of those are actually gonna land. It's like really weird. You have to kind of like guesstimate how the arc is gonna land from guys. My FP. Okay. Ice Storm, crud. I didn't even think about that. I screwed up. No, Bobbery. Bobbery's been having a rough time since joining us, I'm gonna be honest. Meanwhile, Mario is regenning like a madman. Dang, Bobby's getting more screwed up than anybody has been. Crud. That's so much FP to lose. Meanwhile, Mario is unfazed. Three damage each. It's very good. You just have to figure out how to land them. Hey, Bobbery, I think I'm actually gonna take a turn and use Sweet Treat. How about that? Should be using more specials as well. Gotta use more items, gotta use more specials. Mario definitely doesn't need the healing. Bobbery could definitely use the healing. Nice. See, better than nothing, old chap. Bobby's still in the front. Crud. That timing is so whack. That's some like legit like Elden Ring timing of like dudes raising his sword and just walking at you for an hour before he actually swings. Hey, look at us, Bob, you twinsies. We both have 14 HP. Except I'm only missing 1 and you're missing like 6. Hooray! Yeah, so basically, I was mentioning last time, but in a speedrun of this game, the glitch that has Flavio join you for like the whole game, he would just follow you around like this the whole time. Obviously, he wouldn't say anything or do anything, but he'd be there, and that's, you know, that warms my heart. Definitely want this. Let's top ourselves off a little bit. They're expensive. 12 coins is pretty freaking expensive. Oh, now what is all this? Dead end taunting Flavio with its dead endness. But, is this... I think this is the skull rock Barbary blabbered about. Well, it positively reeks of ancient secrets. Let us plunge into this puzzle. Flavio, you rock, man. Skull Captain casts his gaze where Jewel shines and plays. Boom Boss a Boom Festival. Yeah, you mentioned this one. Blue Stash's belly 4 times is whacked. Let's hear those fireworks go boom. I remember this, yeah. Am I singing? Oh, am I just singing to while away the time? It is not like Flavio is scared or anything. But do you know something? I have never been able to know the song's meaning. Skull Captain casts red jewel shines and plays. Yeah, dude, I need... Yeah, and then the other 2 lines are about something inside the dungeon, of course, but Flavio, I need the jewel. See, this rock looks like a fiendish grinning skull. And there's a spot that you could insert something. Well, old boy, I've got a feeling that Flavio's gem might fit in that eye hole. See, but we knew this. You and me knew this. I don't know why Flavio's standing over here doing nothing. What is it you ask of me? You want Flavio to lend you something. Is this correct? Now what could I possibly have that you would need with such anxiousness? The skull gem, dude. What? You want me to lend you the skull gem? You really need it? This is the heirloom of the House of Flavio, you know. I suppose it is alright, because I am Flavio, he of such ludicrous wealth. I'm just lending it, though. Don't you dare run off with it. Do not make me doff pay. You were paying me? The only thing that you promised that I get out of this is the crystal skull. Crystal skull? Freaking out here with Indiana Jones now. Freaking the crystal star. Ah, okay, these are the brothers. Blue Stash and Red Stash. How many times for the red one? 3 times, Red Stash lands on his end. Blue Stash's belly 4 times is whacked. Right. Perhaps you should consider a singing career? Perhaps not. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. You specifically have to do the spin, I think, in order to for it to be considered you hitting its belly. That's really funny. Go, Barbary. I'll see you on the other side, brother. Ooh, that skull's gone. Oh, such excitement! The cave entrance. What? My skull gem. Mario, what were you thinking? That gem was part of the House of Flavio. I genuinely thought he didn't get it back. Whew. Oh, what a happy day! I have my skull gem back. My jolliness has no end. Now then, I'm sure you're all disappointed, but Flavio must be heading back now. I cannot let those back at camp worry about me any further. You two understand, yes? So, let me know when you find that glittery treasure, alright? Come on, come on. Okay. Well. Hey, Miss Mouse, before we head in, is there anything out here? Huh? If you say so. Come, Barbary, adventure. And here we have, oh. Scoffing at danger, my brave explorers entered the cave. I like the framing of this whole thing of like, oh, we're all stranded on an island, and we're just like, for like days and days at a time, and we're like keeping it being narrated by Flavio's captain's log. It's good. I think it's a really good sort of. The whole concept. I mean, again, the chapters in this game are incredible. I think it's really great, and you know, it really warms my heart that once I got to Sticker Star, they decided to make everything just entirely generic. Somehow more generic than the very first Paper Mario game, which overall the worlds are pretty standard Mario levels. That's really great. It's really great that they just decided, let's go backwards. Why do interesting? Because here's the thing, right? Everything I've said, any qualms I have with Super Paper Mario aside, apparently, what's really weird to me is that some people have been claiming. I've been seeing people claim that that like, oh, I just don't understand all this like sudden hate for Super Paper Mario or anything like that. And I'm like, what are you talking about, sudden hate? Everybody loves that game. I only hear people say good things about the game. I know that I have different feelings about the game than when I originally played it, but when I originally played it, I also really loved it. So, like, I don't know what this idea that, like, oh, and I have to think, however, I have been seeing people been saying that Mario and Luigi Partners in Time is not very good. I think that's crazy, because it's like, how is this series so beloved then if 1 was really good, 2 wasn't really good, and 3 was really good, and then 4 was only okay, but everybody loves Mario and Luigi? It's like, no, I remember playing. I've only played Partners in Time once. I haven't played the first one. I played Bowser's Inside Story multiple times. I remember Partners in Time being a very fun game, and a very interesting game, and a very, like, sometimes challenging game. So, like, I don't know what that's all about. I don't know how it's suddenly been, when it got decided that, like, overall people just think that Partners in Time is worse than everything. It's just like not very. Maybe it's not as good as the other ones, but it's like bad. Partners in Time is bad compared to like what, like a Paper Jam? I don't know, man. I haven't played Paper Jam, to be fair, but I don't know, man. But yeah, I don't know, this idea that like everybody suddenly hates Super Paper Mario. It's like, I don't know where anybody's getting that. I only ever see people. The only thing I ever see is people saying that, oh, I can't believe. I don't know why everybody hates Super Paper Mario now. It's like, what? What are you talking about, dude? It's like, I don't even hate it. I just think it has problems. I just think that it's not a very fun game to replay. I think its replayability compared to like Thousand Year Door or even the original Paper Mario game is just a lot lower, you know? But okay, will they actually find the Pirate King's treasure? I tremble with anticipation. Oh, but what I was gonna say was, you know, say what you will about any qualms I have about Super Paper Mario aside, the concepts of all the levels and how they unfold, and the fact that and the way they do the chapter, sort of like sub chapters within each level, is actually very good. I actually think it's very cool, and the way they subvert your expectations by doing the sub chapters as well is very good. The concepts behind them are great. Actually, it's like rock solid. So the fact that like after Super Paper Mario they just sort of threw all that out the window, kind of whacked to me. I don't know. I tremble with anticipation. Pirate's Grotto. I do like that little interjection of like, all the traveling throughout the day has been like one full day. So Flavio's like writing his captain's log like, so I chickened out because I'm an absolute coward, a little baby coward. Oh. Gosh dang it, what does this do? Temporarily confuses all enemies, hindering their actions. don't need 2 spite pouches, I suppose. But he's like writing his captain's log and like wondering what could lie ahead for Mario and the gang. But I think right here, this is the perfect time to end things for now, right before we enter the Pirate's Grotto. Music of which is fantastic right now. Sorry, Barbary. You know, Barbary, if I keep giving you... You're probably already suffering from a concussion, so the fact that me hitting you on the head too many times is probably not great for you. Yeah, I think that's it for now. But hey, if you've been enjoying this, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified of more things in the future. Links in the description of things that I am doing, have been doing, or will be doing in the future. Also, me and my friend are making a game. Any and all support towards that would be much appreciated. You can support us by supporting anything on the channel, supporting the devlog streams, and most of all, supporting the Patreon. With that, until next time, don't forget to be kind, and I'll see you around. Also, stay tuned for, on the weekends, a variety of things can be put on the channel. Sometimes it'll be main series stuff, sometimes it'll be a side series, sometimes it'll be something random I decided to do or make. Who's to say? Not me. I'm just a silly little guy. Bug out.